official pizza sponsor of the Colorado Avalanche. Every time the Avs win,
which is a lot lately,
with the Denver Broncos winning and score more than 3 goals, which happened just the other night. Get 50% off your regular menu price online order the next day, which would be today. No, that would be the other day, but they're going to score 3 more goals.
I'm guessing they will at some point.
Here's the code to use. Promo code AVS3 at papajohns.com. It's also now I'm going to do my commentary, if that's okay.
Go for it.
And it's going to deal with what we were just talking about because I want to get more specific. Mark Kisler and I are sitting there early in the game, and I turned and I said, Peyton's thrown for like 47 yards, and they're running the ball not 40% of the time, which was their supposed goal, according to Adam Gase. They were running the ball exactly the same number of times because Mark Kisler was tweeting out, and I try to feed him good tweets because I don't do much of it during the game, like none. And so I want to be more specific. I have a belief about Peyton Manning that nobody's brought up. He talked about after the game when he was asked, why did you throw so many balls downfield? I think he threw so many balls downfield because he knew he wasn't going to get much out of the game and that he had to push and press as his leg got worse, as his game got worse. I better hit a couple of these because if you think about it, if he'd have hit Emmanuel Sanders a couple of times, they would have won the game. But he never hit him once on a long pattern. And as I mentioned, there was a stat, and we can get more specific about it. He was over 10 yards. He completed like 3 passes the entire day. So I think that, and now dealing specifically of what was going on in his mind, and I can't go in, he said afterward his mindset, what his mindset was. But I think I've been around him enough to know that he went, we're running the ball pretty effectively, but we're not eating up a lot of yardage and time, and they're scoring. And we've got to get some quick scores here. And so I think he was forcing balls that he normally would have thrown crossing. People were talking afterward about he didn't throw enough crossing patterns. He didn't throw enough that this and that. I think he was throwing deep more often than we've seen Peyton Manning than ever before since he got here. He must have thrown 5 or 6 balls, 40 yards. Well, what was funny is he showed us he still had arm strength. It just wasn't accurate arm strength. So I think he had made a game plan for himself. He said, and it may have been Mark who asked the question, he said, a couple of those plays were designed, but there were other possibilities because most of their passing plays do have the right to throw to 3 or 4 different people. That's why they've always got to be ready. But I think he had decided on a number of plays, I'm going to throw deep. We need to get cheap, quick scores.